IELTS General Test. General Reading, Writing, Speaking, and Listening Test. What is IELTS? IELTS is an English language test for study, migration, or work. Over 3 million people take this test every year. IELTS is accepted by more than 11,000 employers, universities, schools, and immigration bodies around the world. Validity and Score. In general, the IELTS score validity is for 2 years. You can retake any one section of the IELTS test, whether it's listening, reading, writing, or speaking. If you would like to improve your score, you no longer have to retake the full test again. A good overall score is 7 or higher. In fact, a band 7 is described as a good user, a band 8 a very good user, and a 9 an expert user. Listening test. Tricks for listening. Read and listen to the instructions very carefully. Many students throw away easy marks by misreading simple instructions. You will need to multitask. You should be able to listen, read the question, and write the answer at the same time. Write your answers on the test paper with a pencil and then a pen. There is no negative marking, hence attempt all the given questions. If you don't know an answer, guess. Don't leave the box empty. You can write your answers in lower or uppercase letters. Using all capital letters is usually recommended. First, just try to listen carefully as the answers may come quickly. Spellings can be rechecked later while transferring your answers onto the answer sheet. Number and types of questions. You will need to answer 40 questions. There will be 4 readings. There are 4 sections. Section 1, 2 speakers. This is often a telephone conversation between 2 people. You must listen for specific information such as names, dates, time, places, and numbers. Section 2, 1 speaker. This is a talk from a guide. You might hear information about a building, resort, company, etc. Section 3, 3 or 4 speakers. This is an academic discussion between students and professors. Section 4, 1 speaker. This is an academic lecture. The sections get more difficult as the test progresses, and you will only hear each recording once. Time management and accent. The listening test is of 40 minutes. 30 minutes are allocated to listen to the recording, write down your answers on the question paper. 10 minutes are allocated to transfer your answers from the question paper to the answer sheet. There can be a range of different accents, but the main accents are British and Australian. IELTS will only accept either British or American spellings. Attemptation. Check the number of words you have as an answer. For example, the date 1960 is considered one word. A large number like 123, 354, 000 is considered a single word. Hyphenated words or compound words like part-time is considered one word, but non-hyphenated words like tennis shoes are considered 2 different words. Sometimes, depending on the type of question, you will have to use prepositions and articles. For example, the best place to meet is. The answer must be grammatically correct, so you will use at the hospital instead of hospital. Make sure your spellings are correct, or otherwise your answer will not be marked correct. In case of multiple choice questions, you will be asked to write the letters as your answer. For example, option A, spring, option B, summer, option C, winter. If the answer is B, you must write B on the sheet, not summer. Answers may come very quickly. You might get 3 answers in a row or with a gap of a few words. Don't panic, just be quick and vigilant. Listening question types: note completion, summary completion, sentence completion, multiple choice, diagram labeling, table completion, charts. Writing. Parts and time. The test is divided into 2 parts, task 1, task 2. The total time for attempting the two parts is 60 minutes. 20 minutes are reserved for task 1. 40 minutes are reserved for task 2. Task 1. Task 1 contains three types of letters: formal letter, semi formal letter, and personal letter. You need to write 150 words. The words can exceed a little from the limit. Tips and tricks: spend 2 to 3 minutes planning, the rest for writing, and leave 2 to 3 minutes for rechecking the grammar and spelling mistakes. Don't spend more than 20 minutes on letter writing. Your letter is worth 33% of your final score. You need not to write the address. Read the question carefully to decide the tone of the letter. The points mentioned in the question should be used clearly to avoid losing marks. Always begin your letter by addressing the person and then the opening line. Always sign off appropriately. Formal letter. While addressing the person to whom the letter is concerned, we use words like Dear Sir or Madam, Dear Mr. Bob, Mr. Mrs. Bob, or Miss Bob. In a formal letter, the introduction should consist of formal words. For example, I am writing this letter with regards to the scholarship. The outlines will be provided in the question. To close the letter, we use the following phrases: Yours sincerely, yours faithfully. Formal letters can be an apology, a request, etc. Example of formal letter. Question: You are interested in applying for a foreign university for a scholarship program to study. Write a letter to inquire about the courses. In your letter, explain which course you are interested in, tell what you know about the university, explain why you should receive the scholarship. You should start with Dear Sir or Madam. The opening line should be formal. I am writing this letter with the regards of the scholarship. While signing off, you can use I look forward to hearing from you. The address at last should be Yours sincerely, yours faithfully. Semi formal letters. Informal letters do not differ from formal letters, however, there is a small difference between them. A semi formal letter may be to a friend regarding work. It is regarded to a friend with whom you have a formal business. When addressing the friend, we don't use titles. You open the letter with I am writing about. Example of semi-formal letter. Question: Your friend has travel company and would like you to come and work for him. Write a letter replying to your friend's offer. In the letter, explain what you know about your friend's company. Choose whether you accept or decline the offer. Give reasons of your choice. Open the letter with Dear Dave, Hi Dave. Proceed the opening with I'm just writing this to thank you for the job offer. The ending should be I'm thrilled to work together. The signing off can be See you soon, take care, all the best. Personal letter. Personal letters are written to family, friends, or relatives. A personal letter can have any random topic. For example, returning a book, inviting a friend to a birthday party. We don't use title or last name while writing to a friend or family. Example of personal letter. Question: You would like to invite a foreign friend for a birthday party. Write a letter inviting your friend. In your letter, tell your friend about the visit. Explain how much the visit would mean to you. Suggest that your friend stays at your house during the visit. While addressing the friend, we use informal words such as Dear Sarah or Hi Sarah. The opening doesn't have to be formal either, such as It's been so long since we last got in touch. For the ending, we can use It would mean so much to me if you can attend my birthday party. For signing off, we can simply use See you soon, take care, etc. Markings. In task 1, your letter is marked according to the following scheme: task response 25%, coherence and cohesion 25%, vocabulary 25%, grammar 25%. Task 2. Task 2 consists of writing an essay. The essay should have 250 words approximately. It is written formally. The total time is 40 minutes. The essay is worth 66% of your marks. Common types of essay are opinion, discussion, advantages, disadvantages, direct questions, and solutions. Parts of essay. Introduction. Be sure to state the question in your own words in your introduction so that you introduce the topic of your task 2. Task 2 statements are often a paraphrasing of the initial questions. Support your opinion. Body. Once you have made your opinion clear, you have to provide facts to justify your choice. State the opposing point of view. Body. You do not have to persuade the examiner about the opposing opinion, but it is important to state what it is. Summarize your opinion, which is your conclusion. Introduction. It consists of two parts: the background statement, which is paraphrasing the original statement, which means to write it down in your own words, but the meaning should stay the same, and the thesis statement. Answer the question and introduce your ideas. Example of introduction. For example, we have an essay. The best way to improve health is to exercise. To what extent do you agree? Now, to start with the background statement, we first start with paraphrasing the original statement. We can change the best way to the most effective method. We can also change to improve health to in developing and improving. We can add new words or we can change the already given words. We can change is to do to is considered to be. We also change regular exercise to frequent or daily exercise. Therefore, we have paraphrased our statement. Now, after compiling the changes, we get our introduction, which is the most effective way in developing and improving health is considered to be daily exercise, which is totally different from the statement of the question. However, it has the same meaning. For thesis statement, we start by forming our opinion. We start with, in my opinion, I agree or disagree. It is hard to write the whole essay based on just one topic as exercise, so we can add more ideas to add versatility to our essay and to make sure that we have options, such as however, I also believe that in addition to exercise, we should also intake healthy food. Now, this sentence has given us more material to write about in our essay. Body. After the introduction, we can start writing about our opinion. We can also highlight the point that we added in the thesis. In the body, the writer is free to write according to their imaginations and opinions. Conclusion. We can conclude the essay with, hence, if we want to spend a healthy and long life, we need to start exercising on a daily basis. The conclusion should be short and to the point. Make sure to cover all your points in the conclusion. Grammar. To give the essay a good look, we should use transitional devices. Transitional devices include however, therefore, moreover, in addition to, nevertheless, etc. Rather than using simple English, we should use formal words. For example, we should exercise daily and eat healthy food to stay healthy. We can write it as, in addition to exercising daily, we should also intake healthy food in order to stay fit and healthy. Speaking. Speaking test. The total time of the test is between 11 to 14 minutes. The test has 3 parts. In part 1, you will answer questions about yourself and your family. In part 2, you will speak about a topic given which will be introduced by the examiner on the day. In part 3, you will have a longer discussion with the examiner about the topic introduced in part 2. The more natural and authentic you can be, the better the test is likely to go. Reading. Introduction. The IELTS reading test consists of 40 questions designed to test a wide range of reading skills. Your reading test will have 3 different reading passages. You have 60 minutes for the reading test. Reading passages. The IELTS General Training reading passages are extracts from materials that you can find on a day-to-day basis in an English-speaking country. The questions in this section will test your ability to understand content present in everyday materials such as newspapers, advertisements, handbooks, notices. Time management. You only have 60 minutes to answer 40 questions. It is always recommended to spend not more than 20 minutes on each part of the reading test. If you find the first passage easy, you may finish it in a shorter time, allowing you more time to answer questions in the next 2 passages. The passages get harder as you move through the test, so make sure you keep enough time to tackle the final passage. Preparation. To prepare for the test day, make sure you read a range of texts on different topics from books, journals, magazines, and newspapers. Tips and tricks. You can quickly read through the entire passage to understand. Do not spend time reading every sentence in detail, as this can be time consuming and unnecessary. Focus on headings, subheadings, and look for main points that describe the passage. This, this will help later with finding answers. A keyword will help you identify the concept associated with the passage. Identify keywords and underline or highlight them. Remember to answer every question even if you cannot find the answer or option. If you are running out of time, remember that you will not lose a mark if the answer is wrong. So make an educated guess and you may get the answer right. Checking your answers can help you improve your score. Make sure that you answer all the questions and allocate at least 20 minutes for checking.